The new Alberta budget takes more property tax revenue away from City Hall and homeowners.
This property tax increase from the provincial government is going to be very, very challenging for Calgarians to be able to stomach in a single year.
The city collects property taxes and distributes the education portion to the provincial government. The province has been increasing its take for years. This year, the province will take an extra $200 million from Calgary, a 20% increase over last year. For Calgary homeowners, that could mean paying an extra $340 for a $700,000 home.
If Calgarians see a tax increase to the tune of upwards of 10% on their tax bills this year, we are going to be crystal clear in terms of accountability and who's responsible for that, because it's not us.
If they have a problem with that, when they're giving their tax issuances out to their constituents, to have a line item that makes it clear that this is because of the province. I have no issue with that.
When it comes to spending, the province says its capital budget is going up by $2 billion over the next few years. For Calgary, that means investment in roads, transit, schools, universities, and healthcare facilities. $168 million for improvements to Deerfoot Trail, $139 million for the Green Line LRT project, $42 million for Calgary's Ring Road, $3.9 million to study future rail and LRT connections to the airport, $79 million for the Rivers District and Calgary Event Centre, millions for continuing care facilities and a new in-house treatment facility for youth struggling with mental illness and addiction. $36 million over 3 years to develop a renal dialysis unit at the Richmond Road Diagnostic Centre.
Infrastructure is not optional. It's our economic capacity, it's our ability to grow.
In other parts of southern Alberta, the province says it'll spend $152 million to twin Highway 3 from Seven Persons to Medicine Hat. $74 million will be spent to replace the Cardston Health Centre, $17 million for the Rural Medical Teaching School at the University of Lethbridge, $59 million for a cath lab at the Chinook Regional Hospital in Lethbridge, and for ICU capacity improvements at hospitals in Lethbridge and Medicine Hat. While the Alberta government has raised concerns about how Calgary has managed its water infrastructure, there doesn't appear to be any new money in the budget to help the failing water system.
The price of oil should have zero bearing on whether or not Albertans should get safe, clean, reliable drinking water out of their taps.
The finance minister said there isn't money in the budget for all municipalities to fix their aging infrastructure.
Everybody's going to have to be, reasonable or equally disappointed, I'm sure. But, we're trying to spread it around where it'll make the most impact. The infrastructure needs of the province are very, very dramatic.
The budget also promises 14 new school projects for Calgary. The exact details of that investment will be announced on Friday. Brian Labby, CBC News, Calgary.